also qualified for solos.
Yeah, and then Landrock and Punisher right after them. This is a duo that, again, also doesn't get enough credit. But hey, there's 50 of them here today. Landrock, one of the people that a lot of the community thinks has the best creative 1v1 skills in honestly the pro community. So we'll see whether he can convert that today. It's another stage. It's a lot of differences. It's going to go down to it.
And then Wishy and Gustavox8 are known for being very aggressive and executing pinch maneuvers incredibly well. If you isolate from your teammate for a second, and we're talking one grid space, they will take advantage. And then Little and Jay, the original S2 boys coming out of NA West, who said, hey, we might be young, but we'll go against anyone. We don't care who it is. We'll push you. We'll take your wall. We'll take the high ground. We are going to beat you. And then talking about taking the walls, Vala.
Yeah, talking about taking the walls. Mega and Dubs are in this group too. And there's so much to say about them, but we're just going to sit down and find out more about Dubs.
My name is Danny Walsh. You guys know me as Dubs. And I'm 16 years old. What I love about dirt biking is the freedom you have. It's like using a rift late game, having freedom of going wherever you want. Time to get back to grinding. All right, boys, I'm back. Let's run it. A day in a life with Dubs. First thing I do is wake up at 12, hop in the shower, get some food.
What time are you gonna start gaming now?
Probably in like 10 minutes.
All right.
And then I'll do some aim training. This is one of the maps that I do. This helps with like AR aim. I hop in creative, warm up my builds, and then scrim for the rest of the day. I was a skateboarder. I skateboarded every day. My brother, he taught me how to skateboard when I was young.
I guess he thought it was cool because I was doing it, and I would take him to all the different skate parks I would go to.
So I was 13 years old, skateboarding at Woodward Skate Camp, and the first day I was there, I ended up breaking my femur, which I then had to go get a cast. I was in the cast for about a year.
It was a long road back for Danny. He was stuck inside. I had to do something, so he made him very comfortable and got him a good setup for gaming.
That's how I fell in love with gaming, because that's the only thing I could do.
I really never got him back on a skateboard after that, and he kind of found who he was. He really just blew up overnight.
If I hadn't broken my leg, I would not be where I'm at right now. I'm a professional Fortnite player.
Oh my, you fixed it up! So the part below.
Solos is my strong point.
Okay, my heart's racing right now.
You can dominate by going for picks or playing for high ground. The first time I qualified for the World Cup, it was crazy. People were shocked at what I had just done.
He was not with an organization. They were thinking, who is this guy? He's got to be cheating. Nobody knows who he is.
今パーティーチャット作るね。ベルスカを応援したい。 あいつらマジですごくね。ベルスカ、あいつらここ行くのマジですごくね。
なんかラインなんかメンバーの位置がやばい。期待されてるメンバー。
あ、そうなの？
めっちゃ強いと一緒に打つんだし。
マジで期待値高いな。
マンダイ、チャイナ。やば、左のやつ。
結構いろんな人のクリップでさ、見たことある人ばっかだからさ、すげえ。
ハンターは強い。
ほんと豪華メンバーだよな。
ヤーワークスも強い。
で、しかもベルスカだっけ、さっきモングラルとかのあれと一緒だったよね、ラインナップのやつ。そこら辺マジですげえなと思った。チラッとしか見れなかったけど、さっき。CR ウィンは多いよ。トレンドを狙おうってドラマが言ったから。
I've got Parbury and Volks here, two of the most astonishing talents out of Oceania. You guys are coming all the way over from not only Australia but New Zealand, facing off against some of the best talent, not only from your region, but the rest of the world. We've seen that there's play styles from kind of everywhere. We all know this, but going into this, how do you prepare? How does one prepare?
見てえな、早く試合。
2時なんか2時からマシュメロライブみたいな。
うん。今日やるね。
Regardless of the region, that's great. Fruit salad, you can take care of NA East and in EU. The most astonishing thing here is this record. This.
そうだからあれじゃないの？なんだっけ？マシュメロの復刻来たんじゃない？
でも昨日あれっすよ。マシュメロいましたよ、プロアマ。
うん。だからライブもあるし、プロアマ出たから。そういうの入れて。
綴り間違っていく。
CR ウィン？
ビンの愛がお持ちじゃないとダメだ。
I honestly thought he was just going to turn and look at Jordan and be like, WK. Holding forward the whole time, but they know when to play intelligently and play for height. Let's get into our next group and get into qualifiers from NA East and NA West. We have Textro and Eclipse, Ronaldo and Zip, Sean and Aiden and Roche, DW and Blue Team. Now, want to give a quick shout out to Eclipse in particular. I popped into his backpack a number of times personally. We had to do some tests, and they had a phenomenal.
で後ろのさスキンとかのやつもさめちゃめちゃちゃんと作られてるっていうか、
エイダンいる。
ほんとだ。
あと最強。実際やばいな、いかつ。
熱いな、胸板熱いよなあいつ。
my personal favorite duos, they came together after week 4 saying, hey, we need to do something different. Right, came on the scene.
でも同じ国の人が一緒に出てないよ。
一緒のその国の人でさ組んでる人はまだ一緒の国同士じゃない人で組んでる人さ、本当はネットで知り合ったってことでしょ。ネットで
チームか。
多分同じチームだと思う、この人たちは。
同じユニフォーム着てる。
Fantastic. We've got Blue T and Red DW beyond
胸板でかいの来た。
あ俺の一押しだこいつ。本当いくつなのかね。
結構年いってるように見えるけど。
なんか18とかいきそう。そのぐらいな感じする。
ちょっと可愛い。
だってもう左前ちょっとだからニヤニヤしてんじゃん。
左はいけない。
左も多分思ってんだからな。今泣いてほしい。
いつ飲み物とか取りに行こうか迷う。
ああ。そうもうさっき配信つけて携帯の方で見てるときにずーっと飲み物とかいろいろ買って取ってきた今。
知らんな俺は。8なんかなこのユニフォーム。
青のやつ8じゃない？
スナイパー
右下のやつゲッターいいじゃん。あれかわいいね。グラップル持ってる。
かわいい。
結構さ、海外のクランのやつとか参加情報見てくるさ、めちゃめちゃ有名なクランいっぱいない？ COD とかの有名なやつ。クラウド9とか普通に入ってるし。
そうなんや。
うん。あとなんだっけな、ヘイズとクラウド9ともう一個 COD の時とかにも結構有名だったクランが入ってたんだよね。なんだっけな、一個忘れちゃったな。
先行的话，非常亢奋，就可以跟各国的选手切磋。如果想跟一个队来对抗的話、我更希望是跟モンゴル那隊。
モングラルと一緒のうち。そうなんこの人ら。
あの人ね、モングラルってなんか普通に俺の耳で聞いてマンゴラール聞く。モングラルと一緒のチームなのかな。
なんか今文字が書いてる。
うん、そういうやつ一緒っぽかったよね。
わかんねえ、早すぎて。わからん。
もうすぐだね。マシュメロライブ。いつ来るんだろう。2時ぴったりから始まるのかね。
あ、でも強そうやな。
マジで強そうみんな。真ん中の下のさ、ストームってやつ一番強そうじゃね、この中で。なんか風格が違うあいつだけなんか。
いやでも左上のから2番目のやつ。
ああ、強そう。
頭からアルゼンチンもいいね。なんでストームにして名前。
すげえ強そうで。
CRB ってつぶやいたら知らん人からいいね来る。
They came together in the final week knowing it was their last opportunity and they wanted to be there. They wanted 2 seats on the stage in each one of the competitions that really separated themselves. But speaking of somebody who separated themselves, Zexro and Vinny. Zexro, the original pioneer of the My Wall now. I'm going at you. I will win the game with 16 eliminations. And there's nothing you can do about it. Him and Vinny broke through everything.
CRB ってつぶやいとこ。
Zexro's wrist issues, but a little bit
全部大文字でしょ。
全部大文字です。TOP も出てるの？そっか、TOP も出てるのか。ジョーダン・フィッシャー。読み方。すごいな、あんなの形。
みんなでもすげえかっこいいよな、なんか。
うん、かっこいい。あの形すげえな。
There's got to be a lot of stress involved with that. How have you been physically preparing for today?
So basically, I didn't really play much, and then I was just barbecue and everything. I was just playing the qualifier days, take a lot of a leave, you know, and then it started going away at the end, and then qualifying. So
fantastic. Well, we're all really excited to see you guys. I know that a lot of people are, a lot of TSM fans here and all over the world. It's going to be a great day.
There you have it. Proof that it's not all about just grinding and playing all the way through. You got to do your VOD review. You got to take care of your body, get those wrist stretches in. That's Zexo's story there. We'll see how they perform today. We've got one final group of duos to let on the floor. It's going to be Serpent and Hype, Wolfies and Rojo, Skite and Bato, Four Winds and Tux, Cluja and
マジでみんな強そうなんだよな。
あ、これ、あれや、ミングとパズ。TOP? ちっ T1 か TOP? インクルードたちのチーム。
誰が？
韓国。右下。
あ、そうなの？
二人そうっすよ。
似たような顔してんな、二人とも。
かわいい子や。
かわいい顔してる。ベル君みたいな顔してる。ベルスカみたいな。ベルスカもこのメガネ似合いそう。
ベル君綺麗な、でも顔。
ボドカの CRB 全部小文字なんだけど。
And then you have Cluja, a player who qualified as well for the solo competition, and Thomas, his partner from Singularity. Then the final duo, Huz and Mig.
TOP にも勝ってほしいな。
Unfortunately, there was an Asian team who was unable to make it. Huz and Mig having won in the
CRB もすげえやろ。
And on top of that, their consistent placements earned them that alternate spot coming out of the region. We had an opportunity to talk with them and have a package set up, and let's see what they had to say.
違ったゲーム始めた映った
저는 밍이라고 하고 이제 아시아에서 진출하였습니다. 저는 퍼즈라고 하고 아시아에서 진출한
かわいい
2人とも同じメガネだね。
저는 이제 아시아에서 듀오 한 팀이 진출을 못해서 저희가 이제 좋은 기회를 얻게 되어서 이렇게 진출하게 되었어요. 온라인에서 상금을
右の子なんかなんか似てる。のび太みたいな。可愛らしいなんか。
かわいい。그냥 연습을 최대한 시간에 맞게 활용을 하고 최대한 활용을 하다 보면
右日本人みたい
ね。
日本人にいそう。
じゃあ今日のデュオ決勝忍者が司会だね。
そうね。
うん、忍者ともう一人だった気がする。さっきちょっとちらっとツイッター見たで、忍者ともう一人ゲストで特別ゲストで来るって書いてあった。
マシュメロワンちゃん。
いや、マシュメロじゃなかったと思う。マシュメロはライブだけだったね。
talked about it. The loudest duo when they're announced. They want to be the loudest duo when all is said and done. We have Mitro and Mongrel down on the floor. Jordan, what do they have to say?
We are all so excited to see these two play, and honestly, to hear their comments is one of my favorite things when I watch these guys play. Now, competing online and competing online is two very, very different things, obviously. What is the preparation like going into competing at a LAN together?
ダブしてる魅力でかわいい。
Personally, I like it more just because I like the environment, but online is easier. But I don't just like LAN.
モングラル今勝ってほしいよね。なんかすごいもうガチガチに無双してほしい。後ろの背景は毎回変わってんのめっちゃおしゃれだな。
Just think about that. 6 games, and then we'll find out who is the best duo in the world. Hands down, no question about it, the best. 6 games. We're going to do that real soon.
Duos World Champions will be.
試合を何回もやってるな、これ。
The pre-show is over. Enough from us up here. We'll be breaking down gameplay later. We're going to toss it on inside to kick the show off. You guys have a good one.
T-Pods。お、始まる。
すげえなこの返し。
なんやねん。それどう。あ、でも今始まってやろうとしてる。
お、こすってんね。
なんでそれ映してああ。
すげえなこれマジで。
あ、そういうこと。それしてた。お掃除してたか。
俺なんかコントローラー磨いてるの。いや欲しいなこのバス。かっけえこれ。
うん、すげえ。
すげえなこれ。
すげえな。お、すげえすげえすげえ。ゾワゾワしてきた。ファックこれ。ほらほらほら。
ジョン・ウィックじゃん。ファック言ってるなのか違うけど。
言ってるやろ絶対。
すげえなこれ。スカーレットめっちゃ興奮しそうだね今。ベル君はなんかすごいなんか落ち着いてそう。
こんなんだったらすごいよね。
でもこの場に来れてることがすげえもんな。本当にすげえこれは。
TOP にも勝ってほしいし。
どこ応援していいか分かんなくなっちゃって。マジで見してほしい。
ゴールデンボーイや。ゴールデンボーイおる。
すげえなこれ。
この人の名前ゴールデンボーイです。
ほら。かわいいじゃん。かわいらしい名前してるわ。
すげえ綺麗に沿ってんな。チャンピオンだこれもらえる。
持って帰ってほしいよね日本にこれ。
帰れるのかな。
いや勝てば持って帰ってこれるでしょ。
飛行機で引っかかりそう。
いや持って帰ってきてほしいな。
フィッシュスティック。
妹なんか選んでる子いた今。すげえマジでこれは
やばい。
めっちゃ絵が熱いな、もうこのムービー。
何今のスキン。今の何スキン。
男の方
青いモヒカンみたいな。
わかんなかったね今の魚かわいい
かわいい。今のスキンなんだ
are gearing up and getting ready to go. You know that each and every one of you inside of this stadium, you're just pumped. You've had your opportunity to go out to the festival. You've managed to meet up with your friends and enjoy some great times here in New York City. But obviously our players are here to win a world championship. And the good news is we have two players standing by with Jordan Fisher who are looking like they can contend for the top of the mountain.
Thank you, GB. You are a handsome man. Now, I'm going to be super honest and very forward right now when I say that I've got two of my favorite people in this stadium right now that are competing together. Two of my favorite people to play with, two of my favorite people to watch and study. We have Sean and Aiden. Aiden, one of the most dominating controller players in the world, and he's proved his time.
何今うち可愛いじゃん。
かわいい。めっちゃかわいい。
One of the most mechanically skilled and gifted players in all
ジョーダン・フィッシャー。
Now, with this combination of one of you on a controller and one of you on mouse and keyboard, there's got to be some pretty unique strategy that you guys can pull together. Can you talk to me a little bit about that?
Yeah, our synergy is great. Like you said, he's one of the best mechanical players. His tunnels are insane. Like, it's just insane watching him play. And just, you know, me being an aggressive player, having
すげえなマジで。
just we really combo together well.
早く見てーマジで。
1000%. Now, Sean, you both competed in the pro-am yesterday.
もう今からドキドキが止まんないもんな。
ワクワクするめっちゃ。
開幕からなんかもう次第勝ってる時みんなもうすげーってなるからみんなおのおの固定スキンで来るのかね。
それだ一番もっと面白いのがスキンがまだ出てないスキンとかで来るから楽しそう。見たりするの
楽しみだな。
No.
This is my hometown, and I know we can make some noise. So I'm asking you one more time. Are you ready?
この歓声があってもゲームで起きてるのがすごいよね。うん。スカイできてるから特別ゲストの。
あ、誰やったっけ
なんとか DJ みたいな。
コーラージ気がする。この二人仲いいからな。
仲いいね。
仲いい。
Meanwhile, they're paying for $15 million, but it's not your normal Fortnite rules we're going to be playing today. Let's take a look at the format, catch everyone up to speed. I know a lot of new eyes will be on Fortnite competitive today. And Ninja, here's the format for points. So, this is duos. The top 15 duos in this game, they earn 3 points. Top 10,
でもビクロイ10ポイントでかいね。
they earn 7 points. And finally, with the Victory Royale, they earn 10 points. Now, those points cannot stack.
確実に分かる誰が1位か誰がめっちゃポイント持って1位取る
でな1位の額がでかいんだよな。
No, I mean you're looking at first place 3 million. I mean, heck, I'd even settle for third at one point.
いや50位でも
いやえげつないよもう。
Prize pool's never even come close to this. This is life changing.
Yeah, absolutely mind blowing numbers right there. Again, everyone who made it this far, $50,000 in their pocket.
いやマジでベルスカいい順位入ってほしいな。トップ10は行ってほしいあいつらには。1桁までは行ってほしいマジで。
You want to go first? No. You go first. Who for you is your standout that you're looking to see if they can take it home today?
Dude, man, I mean, I gotta give it up to Mongol and Mitro. I think they're gonna definitely close it out. They've been, I really am just super interested to see how they play. I've been watching a lot of their World Cups after they've already qualified. Hands down, one of the most impressive duos
いいなあマジで
throughout, you know, the qualifications. What are they gonna do that
一
here?
生の思い出だなこんな
Or are they gonna still W key like they've always been doing?
That's typically been their gameplay of choice. There's looking at it, Mongrel and Mitro, both qualifying from Europe. You see, last time they played, in the week they qualified, their drop of choice was Loot Lake. So will that remain the same today? These early game battles, these fights for the different points of interest will be so key. You go with a European duo. Yeah. I'm picking a European duo as well. Another young squad, Mr. Savage M and Benji Fishy. Dude, Mr. Savage M is cold-blooded. Every time I met him, I'm scared of him. And they're absolutely insane, as you can see right here on your screen. We'll get those pictures fixed, don't worry. But either way, these guys are two absolute tanks. And Ninja,
すげえトレンド2位になってる
you're absolutely one of the best players in the world.
CRB に
Almost like these guys are in a class of their own.
They are. So enjoy.
I know.
ちょっと一回変えよう。ん？やっぱ大画面の方がいいじゃん。
携帯で見る。
Just looking on my phone already, I'm seeing a million plus you guys tune in on in. As you guys know, so many ways to watch. You've got Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, everywhere where there's live streams. Also, Fortnite.com/watch.
今だね、撮るんだったら。
Take a look at. You'll see some different individual feeds there that will be a crazy, unique way to watch Fortnite competitive for the first time. I know everyone at home looking forward to seeing their top players perform. This place now, Ninja, is insane. I mean, this is one of the most ridiculous arenas I think I've ever seen for an esports event, and I know people flooding on in from the outside. I just can't wait to get it started.
Dude, this is literally what I've been
いい
waiting
な
for
マジで。
for like 3-4 months. The best of the best, all in the same lobby. All right, in the qualifying matches on Sunday, you're playing against, you know, in a lobby, maybe like 4 or 5 of the teams who are actually here right now. But now this is going to be all of them in the same lobby.
みんな練習してんのかよ。
Every single battle is going to be the best players in the world fighting against one another. I'm excited to watch the early game when they're landing in their spots. I'm excited to watch the mid game during the rotations. I'm going to be taking notes, and you guys should too.
Yeah. Also, other things of note to take to bring up. We're going to be playing on siphon settings here, increased material favorites. You want to explain for everyone at home exactly how that all works?
I'd absolutely love to. So, unlike normal matches, when you get an elimination,
Kawaii.
you're going to be granted with 50 health or 50 shield, depending on what you're missing. And
バンジーなんだスキン。
1 point as well. They also drop 50 mats of each, wood, brick, and metal. So, you know, eliminations are definitely going to pay off early game as you guys can stack up those materials.
Yep, and remember that is when you get a full elimination, not when you knock down an opponent.
Correct.
So if I knock a player, you'll see in this a lot more times teams will immediately try to finish that elimination, get the help, go pick up the materials, maybe secure some extra loot. There's a look at the lobby screen, and you know, Ninja, I was laughing with you earlier when the players were warming up earlier today because they got some warm-up games, and obviously for many of them it's their first time in a major LAN event. They wound up going through and they were just sitting at the spawn island like they were right now. I mean, look at the build battles happening on spawn island. They're all editing, they're all aiming. None of them are just sitting
今映ったけど、あれってベル君のスキンがフェイタルフィールドのおっさんで、でスカーレットかな、多分あれがワンジーだった。今の歩く妹なんだろう。
これ知らん
ない妹だまだあれ。あれ欲しいな。お肉さんハロー。ワールドカップ見たいなマジで本当に。いや行きたいな現地。
Tilted as it's now called, where they're going to go. In your opinion, right now, you've played 6 games. You know how detrimental it could be to your mental state if you have one where you kind of drop right off spawn and get taken out. Yeah. What is your game plan here? Are you going for it? You don't care how many people land there. You just go and play your game.
もう来年の有給はここに使いたい。現地に行きたいマジで。
Intelligent players are going to play exactly how they've been practicing the last 10 World Cup qualifiers. They're going to go exactly where they go. They're going to push where they're going to push. And, you know, they're not going to care who it's going to be. Now, me, honestly, I'd like to say that that's how I play. But, dude, in a situation like this, I think that if I saw someone contesting my drop, I'd definitely defer and try to go somewhere else. Yeah. But, you know, I mean, you have one bad game. Getting over that, that's going to be a huge mental obstacle, right? You get knocked first. That's going to be something you're going to be thinking about in the second game, the third game. Oh, my God, should we change our landing spots? And then And if you're thinking like that, it's over.
Yeah, and I keep seeing you look down. You're like eagerly wanted to talk about this map. We have what the first map is going to be in front of us. But again, guys, there's so many exciting things going on in the world of Fortnite right now. One of the new limited time modes that is actually going on. Prop Hunt, we watched a little bit of it yesterday, but again, made by Stray Kite. It's a fun little, you know, hide and go seek game almost, Ninja.
Prop Hunt is the greatest thing that Fortnite has created from creative. It is amazing. It's hilarious. I mean,
ただ今紹介してるだけじゃない？
angry and like, but also just laughing hysterically, right? We're about to, you know, make it into the incinerator and get our points. It's just so fun. I mean, you could be a toilet. You know, you want to be anything. You want to be a pink flamingo, a bus. Go for it.
やばくねあの集団率。
Fun games of Prop Hunt that we play, but again, right now live in the gameplay for free. Prop Hunt. A little bit different than the competitive settings. Obviously, Arena, it's been talked about, Ninja. This is the most played in qualifier for a tournament ever in the history of gaming. 40 million competitors, down to the top 200. To be exact, 178 because of the double qualified players.
Right.
And that is, you can't even put in like your head just how insane those numbers are.
I think it's just important to show and let everyone know that, man. Just Epic continues to change the game, making these qualifiers online. It just allowed so many of these kids to be here today because they've been able to play it, you know, from the comfort and safety of their home instead of traveling across the world just to qualify. So I think
みんな若えな。
seen something like this, qualifying like this.
今回18歳以下が4分の3だとか確か割合がみんな分けんだよなすげえ。
One thing that stands out to me though, it will never feel the exact same as it does as playing at home. So for these guys, what are some tips that you can share or you think that they should kind of take into account as they're playing, maybe on LAN for the first time?
Well, do what I always tell people when they're saying, you know, hey Ninja, going to a tournament, any advice, right? You know, it's do exactly what you do at home, right? If you wear socks and you know no shoes at home, that's what you're gonna do. If you don't wear any socks at all, or you wear sandals, you wear that. If you wear nothing but sweats and PJs when you're gaming and practicing, that's exactly what you should be wearing right now when you're competing, right?
Yep.
Don't try to change anything up. Drink what you normally drink before the games, water, energy drinks, whatever the case may be, or you know, eat what you're gonna eat. Do not change anything up. It's very important to get in that mental state of what you do and how you've been practicing the entire time at home.
I've even heard of stuff as far as like don't change your sleep schedule or
absolutely
for this. Like literally take it like it normally is. Now, again, we talk about how there's $30 million on the line in the Fortnite World Cup Finals across today and tomorrow, but there's already been $3 million in prize money given away this weekend. That happened in the Creative World Cup Finals.
内側に。でもさ、フォートナイト本当好きな人からしたらさ、自分の国代表してかもうスターだよな。
Yeah, I always knew we had it in the bag. You know, we're the week 1 qualifiers. We're the most stacked team. There was no competition. Just when the last map was a death run, I knew we had that in the bag. We got some good players here. I knew Zan would clutch up, and he did just that.
You could tell he lifted the finger. He said, "We need 1 coin. Just grab this coin right down here. If he can do this."
普通に楽しそうだった。
You realize that one jump won this group here an extra $1 million.
It's unreal. If you want to practice with death runs, you need to like do it slow. Don't go in blindly, like try and like change everything you do every time you fail.
Suzu, can you see yourself doing even more with creative? I mean, the success of today, will you continue to go and play creative maps?
I think I would definitely stay consistent with creative because I feel like there's a lot of potential in creative still, and yeah, definitely this is my thing.
But I want to go down the line and see what each of you guys plan on doing with that prize.
I would probably end up like saving most of the money, maybe like some investments.
He's 18, and he just won $336,000. What are you gonna do with the prize?
Rent. Yeah, I think rent. I'm responsible. I'm gonna save my money.
I am gonna be responsible and probably just invest most of it and try and get even more money.
All right, guys, congratulations again. Absolutely outstanding job. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I cannot wait to see the future of Creative Fortnite looks like.
早く見たい。
Exactly happened here. That's correct. No, we got fourth place, but you know the crew that I picked out, man, Cal, Taco, Kaz, just a good bunch of kids, man. I mean, I think, and I also got to meet a lot of the creators, the ones who developed a lot of the maps, and just a lot of passion from these guys, man. And you know, I was really happy that I was able to, not even me, together as a unit, we pulled in, you know, 300 or 295,000 as a team. Little whips, man. You know, we were just killing it, little ice creams, but that event was so incredible. And just another thing that kind of came out of nowhere again, that Epic changed the game. With creative, you know what I mean? It kind of popped up out of nowhere. All these people, so many people, there were hundreds of people here because of creative.
Yeah, and again, I know I talked to Scissors about it too. He can't believe just how far it's gone. His original runs he made to now it kind of inspired one of the three maps yesterday for you. What was your favorite? Was it kind of the prop hunt mode? Was it the run?
Junkyard Juke, bro. Okay. Hands down, Junkyard Juke is the most fun game I've ever played. I mean, if you're gonna go home with a crew of like 32 people, you can even muster up a crew of 32 people. Like, I want that to be a playlist where I could just go and play Junkyard Juke, and it just fills with 32 people. It's so much fun, man.
How about that? Should we get the whole squad together or not?
Down. Oh, we totally should. We should get a massive content creation squad and just go into that. It'd be the most funny thing in the world. I mean, there's nothing greater when you're a little teddy bear and you're just walking around like trying to make it in. It's amazing, man.
Hey, listen, it's all fun and games here. Obviously, the theme of this weekend, things going on outside of the fan festival. There's also the Battle Pass redemption. Everyone here has got tickets, has the commemorative tickets. So many things to look back on and remember these moments. For a lot of people here, whether they're players or the individuals and fans who traveled, it's their first time to New York City. Such a legendary, iconic place to have this major event. You see again the crowd continuing to fill on in, just getting some final things set up for the game and get it launched for you. But trust me, we're all eagerly awaiting the start as well. So many organizations represented throughout the weekend, and I have just received the game is ready to go.
I'm ready. The first big boy, man. Who's it gonna be, guys? All right, I want you guys to scream.
昼ぐらいじゃない?
Duos right now, man. Let's make some noise.
Who do you think's gonna win today? Scream it, make it. I want to hear. Oh, it's gibberish. None of it makes sense.
I think I hear Mongrel, Mitro.
始まる?
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The Fortnite World Cup Finals duo competition begins right now.
すげえ。
本当にすげえこれは。
ルスカどこ？あ、痛いです。真ん中らへんに。
Someone's gonna die. Someone's gonna be eliminated. Who's gonna be the first one? Yep. You don't want to be the first one knocked out.
あ、本当だ。左寄りだね、でも。4列目、3列目か。
ベジフィッシュ。やっぱつかないなや。すげえな、もう。サベージ。この傘すげえ欲しい。いやー、めっちゃ大事にいかないやばいよな。大会で。大会で初動詞はやっぱり。1-1で離れてねえよ。
固まらないんだね。ああいう立ち回りなんだ。
Well, we just saw the first zone has been revealed, and it is a northern side zone, so anyone in Happy Hamlet not safe.
でかいな。
Lucky landing, all not safe. Continue to keep an eye on this fight.
やばい、寒い。
Now we mentioned the increased material farming right now, so you're hitting a couple trees, you're getting 20.
めっちゃ構成してる。
Let's shift our focus though towards the middle of the map here at Dusty.
やっぱ資材最初から取れるのでかいんじゃね?
Go out very early in this first game to Tetra and on the flip side the new rogue members.
They're wasting a lot of material right now. You can already see it. Got only 100 mana left. That's 10 builds. These early game fights.
あ、俺の好きなサッカースキンだこれ。
ボンバイエ。
ボンバイエ。いや、頑張ってほしいこいつにはボンバイエとして。 点の追い方がすごいよな。うまいんだ。あ、どこ降りたんだろうね。キルログではもうまだ。この人は最後まで刈り取る派なんだね。俺も最近だとキー全部最後に勝っちゃうけど。
お、ビル君たち戦ってるやん。
どこだこれ。
フェイ
タルか。
いや、頑張れ。釣ってる。ナイスナイスナイス。
やってんなマジで。
やってるな、ナイス。映ってる映ってる。何このスキン。何このスキン。
これ知らないな。
いいぞいいぞ。
でも相手フルシールドじゃないけど、まあ9割方入ってるからな。怖いよな。開幕からあんななってさ、建築バトルした後とかってあんまないもんな。
このスキンはどうだろう。見たことないな。
ジャンパー持ってんのか。
ザイナス。やば。40をめっちゃ出せん。
ヘッドが多いんだよな、ドラムショットガン使っても。こういう風に見れると強いよな。
いやでもきついなこの人。回復しないと。
あるけど飲めないよな。でかいな、ポーション飲めてんの。
でもそれやばい。
でもこのまま詰めるんじゃない？交代とかないから、この人は。
いやでも捨てされるの。
うわー、うまかったな。
いやかわいそう。めっちゃ与えたよでも。
お互いうめえでも。だってこれあれだべ、スノービーのちゃんとこの外れだべ。
なんでかぶるんよ。ベル君たち。
フルポになってるね。これでだってあんな戦いで起きるんだから、もうどこも一緒じゃだってもうどこ行ってもできるじゃん、こんな。
ファンク。G4 も戦ってる。
あ、これホットだったんだ。
バグって。
鉄が多いね、この人。430。
誰だ？わからないね。
これでもこの位置どこだろう。フェイタル側じゃないかまだ。
ここは タワーの近くです。シフティとタワーの間。めっちゃいる。
この傘良くない？
いいな。
これって何でもらえるの？なんか一時期なんかアリーナかなんかのなんかやってもらえるみたいなリーク出たけど、ベルスカじゃん、奥いんの。今歌やったね、ベルスカ。
この人パッド？
いや、この人はキーボード。
吸い付いてるように見えた。ロゴよ。
Zone has just been revealed, and again, Storm Surge will begin after that. I absolutely think it's going to happen. That will be for 70+ players. So keep that in mind as this goes on. Players who haven't really done any damage will know that they're going to be at a point where their hand is kind of got to be forced. They're going to have to put on a little bit of aggression. You're going to see the game pick up just a little bit here. There's Snappy and Red Rush. Already in the next zone, they're more than happy to just farm up this metal structure and claim it as their own.
They're actually very centralized as well.
Yep.
I mean, a really great strategy that you're going to see a lot of people going to be using throughout this weekend in solos and in duos is to just try to get in the dead center of the second zone.
すごい結構激戦だね。
Afraid that the circle is going to continue to rotate in your favor. I mean, I'm still looking at a lot of these guys' inventories. One guy just gets knocked in front of him. Like, going to try to save his team. It's not going to happen. But there's not a lot of rotation items. I haven't seen a lot of shockwave grenades. I haven't seen a lot of shadow bombs. I don't see any launch pads in anyone's inventory.
Yeah.
It's going to be such a like the rotations like
この人も相方落ちちゃってるから辛いな。
And Letwick now all by himself in a 1 versus 2 as his teammate did go down. You see Parpy and Volks still quite healthy between the two of them. Over 140 HP for both of them. Parpy still playing in the slow ground, trying to spray out the opponent. And look at the material count for Volks. 135 total builds. It does look like Letwick just kind of ran away, but I don't believe Letwick was able to grab his teammates' reboot card. So will basically be by himself for the rest of this game.
You know, it's going to be almost impossible to perform alone when your teammate is
these guys are
106 above, and you guys can see that, which means
84人いるからそこ。
less of them. That is a threshold that they are.
ここでストーンサージとかあるんや。
And that's actually the beauty of Storm Surge, right? You don't necessarily only want people kind of lingering around in their 1-by-1s, praying that the circle moves to them. You're gonna see some fights that are gonna be forced to break out because players need to get above that, or they're gonna die. They're not gonna be able to make it.
Now moving towards the Dusty Divot Diner. You see Clicks and Skeptic. Yeah, the very young duo from NA East, and you just said yourself, I didn't even know you could farm this.
You could get down there.
This is the beauty of it, right? These are the top players in the world showing off the little things that they know that really no one else can pick up on. Many teams already stacking here as there's so many materials to be farmed up. And for a lot of players, Ninja, once they get max, they don't just stop there. They keep farming to have an excess for more if they need to expend a lot of materials quickly. On the bottom right of your screen, you see a fight going down in Salty Springs. A lot of grenades being thrown right there. That's going to be Serpent and Hype.
Serpent and Hype in a pretty decent spot. Yeah. If you guys can look up the mini map that we're staring at, every single team is now in the safe zone. Everyone is safe in the next circle. It is moving in. Double head sniper is in play. Those guys do not know a heavy sniper will take out a metal wall. Pretty much
ヘビスラでさ、トントンって一瞬打つのすげえ強くない？
強い。ダブルヘンスヘビスラ。
お前なんかダルマとかアリサカの場合なんかトリオかなんかもやったけど。
食べるの当たり目ミスったな。自分の食べてる音で聞こえへんくなる。
食べなきゃいいし。
And they both fire at the same time and catch you off guard.
Yeah, it's absolutely zero time to react. And one thing you guys we've talked about are the rotation items. We got 6 shadows for this guy, and they have a baller, so they're sitting pretty. I think these guys are in a great spot.
Absolutely. And you see the zone did just update towards the northern side of this current storm. Storm Surge is now in play, so players beginning to drop. 80 players in total in this game. They will just rotate on out of here. Hype and Serpent don't want the fight. And that's Jay now quite weak. with Storm Surge beginning to tick in. Quentin and Lanouf
うわー、結構削られたね今。
Storm Surge is affecting them as well. And you see it just kind of smites them down.
これ光るのはストームサージでしょ。
They go getting dropped by Storm Surge. Unfortunate for them, but again, with not enough damage done, they do fall below that threshold.
Jeez, man, Storm Surge really does just force people into some pretty tricky situations. But
God.
again, man, it just goes to show a lot of aggressiveness is going to pay off for teams, man. You don't want to be put in that situation where you have to desperate and push. Maybe a duo that's better than you in combat. You know what I mean?
いやー、しんどい今の。
Was that a replay? They just went down.
Airwax and Nikov are winners. While Airwax at least are back-to-back winner of the Pro-Am does go down. Airwax double qualified as well. Tough first game for them as they do go out quite early on. 71 players left in this game, 38 duos. Again, it's a slow crawl as everyone begins to drop. Have you ever seen anything like this in competitive?
No, I think that the only time that we saw numbers like this were when the circles they didn't really chunk that much and they were more centralized at the beginning of the competitive. So really no one had to rotate that much and no one had to fight. So now that
ペレスカ映んないなあんまり。
around the match, you can't really predict them. I mean, getting these players who have again the great aim, they're just
どこにいんのかな今。あ、いた。
めっちゃ映ってるもん、おいと。飛んでる。
見たいね、体力どんなもんなのか今。
ベルスカかなと飛んでたから。
ボンバイエーだ。
ボンバイエー。
うわー、当てられてる。
ラグラグラグ。ラグラ。
ペレスカでもこっち来たいんだね。飛んでたからこっち側にいんのかと思ったけど、タワー側にいんのかな。
ボンバーマンや。ボンバーマンや。
でもこいつはもう2キルしてんじゃん。お、グラル。早く強いな。ジャンプパッド持ってるし。
バグってない？ずっとゴースト持ってる。
Alright, spray guns are, anything to an SMG, tactical assault rifle, SCAR, anything like that. You've got to have a gun that can shoot pretty quickly to kill players and hit players through the
でも次からやばくなりそう。人数おかしい。
うん。あ、スライパー出せるね。
5 chug splashes. They already have a slurp ticking. This is insane.
Super close to the zone as well. They don't have to move too far.
Yep, and material-wise, look at that. 135 total builds. They're in a fantastic position to make some noise.
まあ一応近くにいるからここらで打ち合いになるのかな。
The slipstream slowly inching towards Merrick begins to shut down Ninja, but
近くにこんな敵いんだ。すげえな。
a lot of players going to use that to rotate on in freely without using launch pads or the
タワー側じゃないやっぱり。ルートレイ側見なかったし。
タワーかもかな。見えない。
よし、5個。
僕は今回とか見れなかったから大泣きしてる。
ワールドカップ
ダウンつってる今な。
見たいなあいつらの視点マジで頑張ってほしい本当に。ベルスか。あ、モングラルやば。
モングラルやば。うわあ、モングラル死んだ。
いやいやダメージどのくらいだろう。これスティングとか強いよな持ってるところは。ケアできるっていうか。
Got to push right out of it. Mitro knows that. Now begins the fire. Dubs just below as well. One of the players who qualified multiple times through solos and then once in duos.
They also have some great rotation. 2 ballers still intact.
近くにこんな敵いんのいいな。
All these players who are going to be rotating in, being forced to rotate in. Everyone knows that.
Very little ammo though. Look, these are the last 9 assault rifle shots.
いや弾がないこの人。
It is getting scrappy, folks. And there's the split. Still only 80, meaning combined between the two. They really only have about 150 shots to work with. The zone still pushing.
この弾状況でトームサージ君の後でうわー辛いそれ。
いや
貸したがれちゃったね、今味方にね。さっき。
ー、めっか。あー、ストームパンチやば。いやー、この
とりあえずもうポーション飲んで飲みまくってケアするしかないですよな。きつかったら。あ、スカれてる。あ、違う、スカれない。え、死んだ？
知らん、全然。
まあ、どっか来てんじゃないの、さすがに。死んでほしくないな、あいつら。生きててほしいな。
えぐな。
いや、えぐいな、これ、本当に。
人多すぎて、見えてない。マップが。
本当にベルスが映んないな。落ちたわ、マジで。本当に死んだ？この人でも次ストームサード来たらきついね。包帯はあるけど。この人も返してないな。でもキルログ出てなくない？ベルスからまだ
出てない。
まだどっかには生きてるんだろうね。もう27位だからマジで頑張ってほしい、こいつらには。これアンチードエグくない？
あ、パスシード。探せ探せ探せ。いねえ。
いないいないいない。これアンチードやばくない？めっちゃ。次。
おらん。死んねえのか。あ、いるいるいる。ベル。多分ベル。
今左下に映ったよね。一瞬。
あ、いるいるいる。
まだ生きてるまだ生きてる。頑張ったしマジで。
すげえね。
このストームのこの取り方すごいよな。いや、一人で4キルしてんのこいつすごいな。頑張ってんな、めちゃめちゃ。
スカレット倒せる。
うまい。
あ、ベルク死んだ。
いやー、画面があれでスカーレットがどうだったか見えない。スカーレットフルポだまだ。あ、一人やったスカーレット多分。あれ今食らってもな、また50回復するから。みんなミリの人多いな、も
う。また倒してるスカレット。
うめえ、マジで。
いけるいけるいける。
スカーレットいうとこ
ろ。やば、ベンジフィッシュ。めっちゃ倒してん。
すげえな、これマジで。
やば。スカ君フルコや。
うわ、やれた。
WGS を。
スカーレットは体力多いな。今一番多いじゃんこいつスカーレット、このプレイヤーの中で。あ、もう一人いいな、一番上にも。ハイグラも満タンだから。
ベンチきついなこれ。
スカーレットまたやった。今キルログ出てる。
またやった。
やばくないスカーレット。
一人フルポやん。誰か。
うん、スカーレットもう一人フルポ。いやこれ上きついな、捉えてんの。
もっとやっと。
あ、やばい、スカーレットやばい。やった。
ナイス、やった、強い。
うまいうまいうま
い。いやーでもきついな。
2対1は辛いけど。いや
ー。いやでも全然。
GG すぎるそれは。
いやめっちゃいい。
いやうまいうまいうまい。
やばいやばいやばい。キルキル。誰も発狂してそう。ちょっと見に行こ
う。いやしょうがないな、これ最後スカーレット死んだの。これはきついよもう。That was a big topic of conversation. Players with LAN experience, players who've been around the Fortnite competitive scene at these major events for a long time. Will they let the nerves get to them? Guess what? The answer is no. Zay and Saf take game number 1. Kept their composure. Absolutely incredible to watch. And seriously, these guys have been absolutely dominant in the World Cup qualifiers online. And it's only fair that they continue to show their dominance here at the actual World Cup stage. Brilliant performance. You know that their game plan is always last as long as possible. Absolutely. But the fact that they made it through those storm surges, even with them not getting very aggressive, they had 0 limbs down to those final few moments. Mr. Savage and Benji Fish.
泣きそう。いやもう泣いてるけど。
すげえなマジで。うめえよ。
So many players focusing them, the shockwave grenades as well, and they had no healing left.
It's unfortunate, man. We have a group full of these players who are literally the best in the world. They know exactly how to win, right? So if they don't have the high ground, they know that whenever there is a moment.
いや、初戦2位までいけてるのすげえだろ、普通に考えて。
すげえ。
だって最後めっちゃ倒したよね。3、4万人いたよ最後のところで。最終のアンチートとかで。マジで頑張ったな。でもピクレ取ったやつも結構抜いてよね最後。フルパまで回復するし。いやすごいでも。
Those were longer storm surges that have lasted than I've ever seen before.
I've honestly never seen them affect the game so much.
Yep.
Because here we are having 80 people left after the second circle. You know what I mean? Like, and these guys, they're not going to let you hit it. You know what I mean? And if you want to put shots on these guys, it's going to be when they're flying in the air, rotating.
すげえよマジで。
yourself to a sniper shot. You know, absolutely. High risk, high reward, man. Right? Let's see how these guys change. I wonder if the guys who did get hurt a lot by the storm surge, are they going to make changes in the second game? Are they going to be a little bit more aggressive and trying to deal some damage as they rotate? That's what I want to know.
That's a great way to think of it. I know there were so many people that want to give their thoughts on these games, but over at Unreal Island, we've got our very own Sundown with his thoughts on Game 1.
Thank you so much, Courage and Ninja. In the first match of the duos competition is over, and the Victor Royale's experience wins out. We talked about Energy Zay and Ghost Sap and how they've been playing so long together, and that endgame was a prime example of textbook Zay and Sap. We're going to re-roll it one more time, and we're going to break down kind of how they were able to keep the control. Now, pay attention right away. You can see on the backside, Sap has one angle while Zay is going forward, and they're moving back over the targets they've already established, but the angles they take they hear the shots below, they're putting the fire down towards them.
この回復がマジででかいな、ほんまに。
めっちゃ喜んでるよ。
こいつらって2人で5キルだけどさ、多分スカーレット多分1人で5キルはいってるよね、多分今の。
10ポイントはでかいな。
でかい。でも待って今この1試合多分暫定2位多分ベルツカでしょ。
Game number 1 in the books. Obviously, so many updates to see exactly where we stack up. In the end, those final moments can be so hectic. So before we hop into game 2, we will have a
いや頑張りすぎだってマジで。
Who do you think's up top of it right now? Well, guess what?
オブスカベル2や。
だよね。
7キロしてるやん、一人で。2人か。
うん、2人。
7キロし。
いや、すげえよ、これはマジで。1ポイント差で1位だって、ポイント。
うまいよ、全然いけるよ。
まだな、3位、4位もまだな、1、2、3ポイント差とかでなってるから。いや、すげえな。
合計で10ポイントもらえるよってことか、順位。
うん、そう。
追加で10ポイント取れるんか。いけるいける。
いけるってマジであいつら。
マジですげえ。冷めちゃったわ。
すごいマジで。いや、今の試合見たからもうベルスカもうちょっと映してほしいな。日本やるな、まだ全然。
これ今1位やから、映る、絶対。絶対映る。
今、ラマ、山の方にサンタあったよ。サニーステップの方。
しっかり囲む。
相方はどこにいるの？ルートレイク？シャドウのこの壁自体ほんと強いよな。
Explain a little bit of staying on the side of the mountain.
Yeah, all you have to do is just continue that jump animation. That's going to trigger the double jump. And as long as you don't touch any solid ground, you're going to be able to continue to double bounce back and forth, man. It's an incredible use of the Shadow Mountain. You're probably going to see a lot of players do something like that in the late game off of other people's builds, which is way more difficult to do that off a mountain, by the way.
For sure, as we now take a look at the storm landing side of the map, and this storm is very far. Great point to bring up there. We can see on our side, the zone right now basically gets cut off at Dusty Divot and Neo Tilted, and the rest of the north side of the map are in play. So everyone near the middle and south side will have to move, and you see the elimination feed very early on.
多分片方ベルスカだろうね。
So a tough start for the duo from 100 Thieves right there, as you've got to wonder if Arkham's still alive. Either way though, Daedra and
いやもうワンチーム落ちてるから。
Lucky Landing, and they do have a duo nearby.
Looks like they're trying to obviously back away, want to farm up. Lucky Landing is not really a four-person landing. When more than two people land here, one of them is going to be leaving a little bit handicapped. And Yuang in the fight right now. So all of his damage that he will take from now on will be permanent unless he gets an elimination.
スノービーもいるんだね、全然やっぱ。すげえな、この戦いがもう。
でもすごいやん。ちょうどよくスーパーで戦うんや。
あ、味方落ちた。
No materials left, Ninja. You can't even take a wall. They're really. This is an abysmal position to be in. Yuang knows that. Trying to fall back to his teammate to maybe sneak a revive, but I just don't see.
These players really are kind of hesitant. You know what I mean? They don't necessarily want to push. There is a third party now. They don't have a lot of.
いや、気づいてるね。やっとうまい。
ジョボよ。
ヘッドやばすぎるよな。
それはやば。
それは見せすぎ。
いや、それは見せたな。
いや、近接ぐらい厄介やな、これ。おお、当てんの今ので。食らうだけじゃねえんだ、あれで。
何今の。資材ないんか。
もう鉄だもんね。お互い資材がねえな、もう。いやー、やるなー。一気に資材増えちゃうもんな、これで。
きついな、じゃあこの人。
オリバーさんだ。
猿や、猿。
リバーさん編集早い。いやー、惜しい、だんまいだんまい。それはきついよな、今のは。ベリスカでも多分フェイタルじゃなかったっぽいよね、今ね。宝島とかの方行ってんのかな。
フェイタルじゃないんですか。
ずっとフェイタル固定なのかな。
うまっ。
いいトラップだったね、今ね。あと一人頑張ってほしい。
Skeptic just 8 builds left. They're trying to stay alive right now. They do have the number advantage. Clips has time to pop one mini, and it looks like they're going to go for it right now. They made the conscious decision to try to build out, but no. They back up for a moment. Finally gets a shotgun. Yep. Shotgun picked up. Grenades now as well. They want to go for the second elimination, and we take the oh my god, we got the L in real life. Did he just take the L in real life? Homie, this is land. This dude's gonna come home. No, 40, but the stakes come on in.
今ちょっとピースしたけど、できたらクソ出す。モングラルとか来た。
ああ、これ怖えな。
キッチ。いや、それは強いわ。
ああ、やっちゃった。武器が強えもんな。
まだいる。
もう1バレしてんのがすげえな、これもう。
いや、早え。
いやー、おかしいおかしい、こいつら。
つえ。
飛んできたな、誰か。
エイダン。
エイダンパットだっけ？
エイダンパットっす。
だからパッドでさ、ワールドカップ出れてるってのがすごいよな、もう。
うまい。じゃあ当てる。
ミニポン飲みたいけどな、これ。うめえ。あの動きパッドかよ。
やば。
いやー、かったっても体力ないね、生身が。
いやー、見せるね。いいね。
うめえなー、これは。
カメラの切り替え最高すぎる。
あー、仕事してるマジで。包帯もあるから取って回復してほしいな。いや、うめえな、今の動き。パッドであれ見せるか。
いやー、面白いな。めちゃくちゃおもろいな。
アン右下アンチギリなんかいない？2人。かなり遠いけど。
もっとエイラーみたいな。
見たい。いやすげえな、もうなんか。
But there's 84 teams, 84 players left still. Yep. I guess that's a testament to our observers.
うわ、当てるな。
Does take a bit of storm damage right there. Chug splashes in the inventory, and Ninja like a dolphin. Chug splashes have came into this game and they're completely taken competitive by storm. The best healing item currently in this meta.
I think that, you know, there's a lot of
本当よく当てれない今のは。
Not everyone is all unanimous about it, right? Some people do not like it, but let me tell you something about these splashes. I don't think I've ever seen positive, you know, reactions from an item being added than when chug splashes were added. I mean, nothing but positivity on Twitter. It was absolutely I woke up to just delightful posts. Delightful, just some delightful posts. Those of you guys who don't know what they are, each one splash, they come in packs of 2, you can stack up to 6, they give 20 health, 4 shield, whatever you're missing.
And they're instant. You throw them down the ground, and
めっちゃモンゴルある。
they can be used to heal you and your teammates around you, as well as if you really want to be a troll, your enemies that you've knocked. Here are Mongrel and Micho in the zone, and you talked about this.
もう鉄乾燥してんのか。
Right now, there is no way someone in this lobby has a better inventory than what Mongrel has right now. And when you come into this, they were already in your top 3. So they're in a position right now, Ninja, where they have a pop-off performance.
And his squad, Sean trying to take some walls here. And he's out of light ammo, out of materials.
いいエイラーにアタック。
いいエイラーアタックだったよな。
やば。
今のトラップすごいな。ナイス。うまい。
いやでもやばい。
And grab the mats, 365 mats now. He is more than that. He's got to get out of the stinks. They've got to get out of the stinks. So weak 2. Look at how weak they are. And don't they can get both Sean and Aiden. They got. I think that's exactly what they should. They split up. Now he's trying to take them one by one. Get pushed by more than one person.
判断早すぎる。
From Aiden, but this looks like it could spell disaster for the duo. Damage down to
うわー。
69. He does go down, though the quick edit comes.
早いな。
いや体力2か。
しかもポション飲んでる。いいぞおかしくない。
発資材がない。あ、あるか。
He has 52 health, but the zone is right at his back. He's got to go. Don't even worry about storm surge. They're 400.
いやー、これだってもうストームで死んじゃうもんな。お前。でもまだベルツが生きてるよ。いや、スラーフとミニブロック強いな。なんかもう。
They're always scrappy getting into eliminations. Here, the stat popped up for a second. Aiden and Sean had done 680 damage in the game. The average in the lobby was 80. They were 600.
ベルスカにもんぐらい倒してな。
やば。
やば。なんです。
Here's Sizlucky and Brush, who we saw earlier on in the last game at Fatal Fields, struggle to stay alive. Now in another tough spot as they're both low on shields and low on health.
Decent rotation items, 2 shadows on launch pad again.
こいつらか。
いやもうえぐい塔が立ってるもんね。
ただもう全然モングラルとかも勝つかもしれないからね、1位で。1位と2ポイントで差しようともみんなすげえみんなトントンだからポイント。
どんだけ倒してどんだけ残れるか。
ベルスカでもまだ倒してない誰も。
見せてくれ、見せてくれ。
to a battle royale experience.
Ultimate battle royale experience, man. Blue T is in the storm, taking damage, a lot of damage, and he's still gonna
ストームしんどいな。
well, Thomas gonna have to make some plays. And their actually just got knocked. 66 players remain. And this storm is kind of a little bit away from the corner. But it's, once you have a high ground mountain in play, I mean, I'm wondering if it's gonna go north.
There's 3 high ground mountains in play, and
really mixes it up late game.
A drone ship that people can wind up going on top of.
全然映んないレベルですか。
Oh, absolutely. If you guys can get up on top of those,
ストーム。ストーム。
なんか可愛いお家立ってんねあそこね。
1位の人の。
こいつら貯めたいよな。
強くないな回復。
山下の下のさ2人組がベルスカかな。マップ下に出てだってベルスカまだ接敵しないもんね。
山上強っ。入った。ギリ入ってる一番山上。
I mean, they're close enough for sure. I can see. I think no, actually no. They got to rotate a little bit, but look, they got 4 shockwave grenades.
Yep. And they'll be all right. They'll be able to make it happen.
Airwax and man, here we go. They have to rotate the farthest. Look how many stack players are on this side of the lobby right now, and they're all going to have to move very soon.
Yeah. Markram and Falconer have a tough rotation ahead.
当ててくんの怖えよあれ。
Against Landjock and Punisher.
Teammate comes in.
Yep. No, he missed one. No, teammate's full. Teammate's full.
Okay. It doesn't matter.
Teammate's full.
You know, I was playing with Myth the other day, and he was using a lot of chug flashes without me, so you know, I'm really sensitive on it. I'm still really sensitive.
We'll let you and Myth handle that one. As again, it seems like some tension there, but we continue to move on in this fight. This is
でもこのアンチは62人やばくない？スクリメとかのレベルじゃねえよなもうこれ。あ、可愛いやつだ。森がある。
As the frantic rotation begins to move on in, more storm surge will soon begin to come into play as well.
Jack, I have a question for you, man. Yes. Once these circles start closing in, so
いやー辛い。
what do you think is the play? Rotate it right away once it's revealed if you're far out, or to wait and be the last team?
For me, it completely comes down to what you have left, what you have in your inventory, where you are at the leaderboards as well. If I'm in a position where I know I need to make some ground up on the leaderboards, I want to rotate early and try to begin to spray back on the opponents to get some free eliminations.
Yes.
If you get the zone on you, you begin to just build on up and get that height so you can spray on down as well. In this one though, again, all comes down to rotation. You have
映んないね。
相手手でいたいてた。
I think you play late and hope someone else drops a launch pad near you and use that community.
山の中段にいた。
あ、いた？
Sitting here with some very good materials. It's definitely a very delicious loadout. Anyone with a heavy sniper and a blue SMG in a combat.
ストームスカウト持ってる誰もいないね。
多分アリーナないっすよ。出てないっすよ。わかるように。
Yes, he does, and all the materials you could ever ask for. Nearly 100 builds in this one.
See, they're marking right now. I think they have a double heavy sniper combo.
They're either marking double heavy or they're saying, focus this, the zone's closing there.
We're going to find out soon enough. It literally looks like he's marking exactly. He's trying to look and see. Yep,
Oh, they do have a double heavy sniper. Ninja call that the man knows. They see one, and oh!
Yeah.
This is exactly what Jack talked about earlier. You need 2 walls, 2 layers protecting you from one of those walls so that double sniper will not take you down.
But they've got the tools, the key to open all doors, as I put it. And this zone, Ninja,
it just moved over a mountain, man.
It just moved onto the side of the mountain, so high ground will be in play. But at the same time, Ninja, half of the low ground still in play, so it's not as bad a position for the low ground players. Here's a look at Mongrel Mitro. Remember, Mongrel did go down early on in the last game. He's got to back on up because he's burning through materials very, very quickly. They're far above this storm surge, so they're good for the moment. And there's the replenish from his teammate in Mitro. 64 total builds left.
Always see them doing this. They always split half and half match with one another, and then they go and collect the others. And it's just a perfect way of making sure that you guys have equal material.
あ、死にそう一人。
Just sneaking up through with that shadow bomb. The spray coming in from Mongrel. Stink bomb is hit as well. Everyone focusing these players on the outside. They've got the minigun firing too.
早っ。右がおかしいよ。練習してもらうし。
The storm is closing in, and that's going to be forcing everyone to get into where the safe zone is right now. It is moving in towards Pleasant Park. Guys, this is absolutely insane. 51 players still remain, by the way, in a circle this small. They're just trying to get as many limbs possible as people are rotating in.
Mitro on the bottom right of your screen with that minigun has 631 bullets. Just spread it down with Mongrel in a fight. Gets one player weak, but does have to back on him.
Get the clutch. Someone else stole the kill from him.
あー、ベル君死んだ。
Still have a launch pad, but again, when you're in a situation like this, low ground, they're getting sprayed with nothing but grenades, shots, and frag grenades, and they're going to be eliminated.
いやー、すげえな。まあ、まだ1年できてる。
あ、生きてる。
いやー、すげえな。
これ止めやんと。
They're gonna do it. They're gonna make the play. A gold combat shotgun too, man.
Zayn and Saf
uncontested.
That's one of those risk versus reward plays that can help set them up for 2 victory royales in a row.
Mongrel and Mitro's loot too, man.
Oh, that was making a statement. And we know that was juicy loot.
Yeah, they're making a statement saying, "Listen, we're from NA. We're here to play." Taking out the Eel. They didn't know they took them out, but they're definitely taking their loot.
Yeah, for sure. As they are still above the
so great rotation items too. They both each have a launch pad. Both have 2 shotgun grenades, and they're gonna go. He didn't get it though. They try to get both at the same time. Gonna be flying and
2位と3位がもう死んでるから1位が進むし、4号あたりがまた上がってくるかもね。まだ。
これはワールドカップのやつ。
そう、ワールドカップ。
Works out. He hits his head on something, which takes him down from having to, you know, fly all the way up and float and get beat. They're going to challenge high ground right now. Zayn and Saf looking to do what many would think was impossible, which is win back-to-back games in the stack lobby. Just saw Falconer in the feed as well.
すげえな。
やばいな。
また別が上取ってんのか今。
ラッシュ。
いや、回復させてくんないね。
いやでも強い人も乗ってないな。ベンジフィッシュ。熱は。
この狭さでこの人数はすごい。
すげえよな、もうマジで。なんか見てて勉強になることしかない。こういう立ち回りするんだなみたいな。あ、1位のやつが肺が取り取った。
やば。強いな。あ、でも死んだ。
うん、味方が死んだね。
いや、ハイグラは変わった。
いや、アンチ移動すごいな。
ちょっとこのカメラワークさ、目が追いつかん。
うん。いや、アンチつらいな、どまい。自信だね。
1位は自信だ。
4キルがいけんのか。
They're putting their names in the hat for potential victory royale in this game.
Go down, right? They want those limbs.
Forward now with eliminations back to back. 4 players left in this one. Zexro and Vinny spraying from the high ground. It's a 2 versus 1. The player right on the edge of the zone. The shockwave into the air, and he's going to drop on down to height for the moment. The spray coming on in.
うわ、うまい。
Zexro and Vinny.
これはデュオ。ワールドカップデュオ。すげえなー、マジで。ベルスか何位まで落ちっかね、今の。5、6位ぐらい落ちんのかな。
おお、すごいですが。
すげえなー。
focuses. That reminds me, I've been in this situation before. He grabbed his hand and shook it for himself, man. That's a top teammate, man. Great synergy.
What a start to today's competition. The energy in here is insane. I am looking around and there are
いや、1位みたい。誰か。
thousands of people filling up the Arthur Ashe Stadium live from New York City. Jack Courage Dunlop joined by Tyler Ninja Blevins for what is the first ever Fortnite Finals. $30 million on the line this weekend. Millions will be tuning on in from across the world. There's so many ways to watch, and we're just 1/3 of the way done with today's action, and it's already been fantastic.
もうすでにクソ眠いんだけど。
I could be here all night. These games are incredible. Yep. Just listen, if you guys are watching at home, you guys want to be
人
here.
女さん、
Right? You guys want to
髪
be
の毛が
here.
小。
Take notes. Watch these players. Watch how they build. Watch
雰囲気可愛いじゃん、忍者。
how they rotate. See you guys here next year, man.
Well, guess what? Game number 2 ended with style. The North American duo of Vinny and Zexro taking it. They're on the floor with none other than Jordan Fisher.
いやー、
Thank you so much, Courage. I appreciate that. NA showing up and taking care of business. Games 1 and 2, Vinny and Zexro with a fantastic in, both together, which is an incredible thing, right? Walk me through the just in game for you guys.
So the comp's kind of hectic because of noise, but
すごいな、マジで。
like we're the longest duo that have played together. So yeah, we just know that.
Great. Fantastic work, guys. Back to you, Ninja and Courage.
若そうだな。
Thank you so much, Jordan. The duo.
ほとんど18歳以下だよ。
They've always been known as being so aggressive. From all the times we've seen them.
世代交代。
There might be some younger players that
若い子が強えんだもん。
block here in competitive Fortnite.
Again, you see them just like a lot of other talent here, always at the top of the duo qualifiers. Every single
いやー、うまいな、みんなマジで。
playing at practice.
そこまでうまいか？
You gotta be pumped right now, man. Once you win one of these games, you can't let up though. Again, and that's why I love that energy. Zex was immediately just, I felt like he was just talking about what are we gonna do next. Hey man, good job, we won that. Let's do it again. Right?
勝ってほしいな、CRB。俺も布団に寝っ転がりながら見たい。
僕、椅子に寝っ転んでる。
俺もね、今ね、持たれて寝っ転がってるけどね、そう、6位は下がってんな。
6位か。
1ポイントしか打ってないよね、今ね。
いや、1位やばいな。
離されたな、一気に。モングラルとかもみんな落ちてんな。一気に上がってきたな、この今の試合で。うん、一瞬で逆転だね。いやでも、1位取れなくてもなんか、普通に。
倒せれば。
アンチ移動の時にね、攻められれば強いけどね、さっきみたいに、最後みたいに。明日誰が出るんだっけ、マーフィンと
高村。
ああマーフィンどうかね、いけっかね。あいつらもうまいけどな。
Always a pleasure, brother, to be here. That's going to do it for us for now up here on the caster desk. But I know Zeke is down on the floor with some notes for you all.
Thank you guys so much, man. What an awesome first two segments.
わかる。俺もクソ眠って今。
Walking down the lobby to Zexro and Vinny just coming in super clutch. And of course, guys,
もうこのタイミングでマシュメロライブとか挟んできたら俺も寝るよ。
So what I want to know from you is, have you guys had a good time? Have you enjoyed it? If so, let's just let me hear you.
早く6試合やってほしいもん。
That was so. Let's pretend I didn't ask. Have you guys been enjoying yourselves?
マシュメロもめっちゃいいけど。
眠たくなるの早いなって俺も日の出見てオールしてんだよ。もう俺38時間ぐらい起きる今。違う、金曜日朝7時前とか6時半ぐらい起きたから。 2日で48時間でしょ。俺もう今45時間近く起きてるよ。俺もう6時行ったら俺もう2日分だよ。
お昼寝してしまった。
できなかった昼寝。嘘だろ。ムービー入れてくるのこれ。
팬 여러분들 안녕하세요.
오, 나.
포트나이트 팬 여러분들 안녕하세요. What's up Fortnite fam? Hey, John, Fortnite fan.
What's up, Fortnite fam?
Was geht, Fortnite Freunde?
Guanjun, Gongo, man.
What's up Fortnite fam?
Yo, what's up Fortnite fam?
Are you trying to the boss?
Sorry, I'm texting.
What's up Fortnite fam? What's up Fortnite fam? What's up Fortnite fam?
What's up, Fortnite fam?
You galera for tonight?
What's up, Fortnite fam?
G'day, Fortnite fam.
かわいい今の。
G'day, Fortnite fam. Cheer up, Fortnite fam. What up, boys?
ブルスカーシミツ。
That was even better than I thought it would be. Just
なんで笑って。
Get used to it. We're here to stay. Now, guys, you know, there's a few more things I want to take a look at before we hop back into the next game. One of the things to kind of do if you're here or if you're at home, you've been watching, Ninja actually had a pretty dope hoodie, a World Cup kind of exclusive hoodie. Would you like one of those things? Would you like one of the crazy World Cup shirts that we have? You can totally get your hands on one. Head on over, retailroad.com. Get yourself a nice shirt. We got some hoodies. We got hats. We even got
なんて書いてあるかわかんないけど、最後リテールローって書いてある。
amazing. The top balloon is actually the drone. So you've got the bus that's literally flying around. You best believe I'm gonna pick one up and mess around with my family. They're not ready for it. But there you go. There's
リテールローっていうショット
also
なんです。
that drift shirt by far my favorite.
ワールドカップのパークそれ欲しいな。
Those of you that really do know me, you know I love drift.
もし右のが欲しい。
But just some cool things if you're looking to get some World Cup exclusive thing. Go ahead and take a look. Now, for those of you who have also been watching kind of all 10-week
お
qualifiers,
風呂は行って
you
フ
know
ォー
we
トナイ
love
トして
Golden
よ
Boy.
かな。
And there's actually one thing specifically he was kind of telling people as we were
あ
going
り
through interviews.
フォータッチするのはも
And
う
that
おじ
was,
さん
hey,
眠い。
when we get to New York, you're going to be in my
もうこの人の会話で寝れそうだもん
hometown.
な
Get。a slice of pizza. Now I know you're thinking, wait a minute,
その
Zeke,
間に
what
か
about
寝
like
てそう。
everyone else? Why is it just Golden Boy?
眠いよ。
Golden Boy and he's selfish and he wanted the pizza all for himself.
もう配信つけっぱにしてマイク切って布団で携帯の方から見ようから。おやすみ配信。私は死にます。いや、よくないっても
MC の声で寝落ち症。
う。よくないってマジで本当に眠い。
力なく。
coming to my hometown to duke it out. But before the action started, I took World Cup qualifying players Aiden and Chinkin out to show them the gap, starting with PC gaming cabinet.
二人ともできねえな。
What's up, boys? Welcome to Waypoint. Good to see you.
あ、ここ e スポーツカフェ。
All right, fellas.
行ってみたい。
揃ってる。 いや、すごいな。
ニューヨーク行きたい。
行きたいニューヨーク。けえな。e スポーツカフェやってんのかな。
この人がやってんの。
Now, I want to talk about the competition at hand because obviously this is going to be the biggest opportunity, I would imagine, of your lives. You're going to be playing in front of a massive crowd. Is there a way, as a player, that you prepare for that?
I don't think like there's a way to like prepare for it.
Yeah.
But try to like calm down, not get like nervous, not get shaky and stuff.
Yeah.
And then we should be.
まぶたが重い。
Still crazy having like a live crowd.
Yeah.
I try not to take tournaments
もう
like too
もう早く試合して
seriously.
ほしい。
I
feel like I do better.
友達とタイムズスクエア
すごい衝撃
に
が
話してた。
めっちゃ
Casters, and it was like, I would just relax, you know?
タイムズスクエアも行ってみたい。
Okay, so gentlemen, we're going to be heading off to some different
Dana.
parts of the city. We're going to go to Washington Square Park, so let's go and check it out.
オリンピックみたいに来年は日本出てくんねえかな。
モニター動かして椅子に近づけよう。寝てみれる。
それ寝るよ。フォートナイトチェスやってる。楽しそう。
すげえ。どれがどれで進むか分かる？
わかんない。しかも立てないっしょ、多分足ちゃんと開かないと。ああいうフィギュアみたいに売ってんだね。
危ない危ない。
I've watched them play a little bit, him and Zombie, but they're like, I've seen them play aggro before, it's pretty scary, so if you have chemistry where you can play without even talking, you guys know what you're gonna do, that's like, a team like that's gonna so.
What you guys are going to experience this weekend, this is the first Fortnite World Cup. You're going to be playing for millions of dollars, essentially. As that
今すっげえ人力で頑張ってベッドの道変えてえな。
There's gonna be millionaires after this.
そうすれば寝っ転がりながら見れるんだよな。
I try not to be, I'm not like greedy about it or anything. I just, it's really nice to see like
小さいからいっぱい飾れそう。
ね、あのフィギュアちっちゃいからいろんなところにモニターとか置いてある。周りにやりたいな。マジでおしゃれだな。
ああ、ピザ嫌い。
そうなの？
ピザなんか
苦手？
苦手。
Obviously, this has been an incredible journey for you all. You're now on the precipice of one of the biggest events in the history of all.
向こうのピザって1枚がでかいよな。
なんか分厚い。
あんなクソ分厚いのをさ、食ったら人じゃなくなっちまう。
それじゃこうなるわな。
納得のでかさだよね。飯もボリュームいっぱいだし、体もボリューム満点だし、欲張りセットやな、もう。だだ、もう寝転がりたい。携帯から見よう。
お風呂は行ってくる。
よし。コントローラー充電しとこ
う。なんか硬そうやん、ピザ。
ピザが硬いのか。
なんか熱くて硬そうやん。
もうダメ、寝っ転がる。携帯から見てるからさ、音が遅れてるよね。ちょっと多分早いよね。先走ってる。マジで試合が始まるまで休憩しんどい。
Being the first Brazilian player to qualify for the World Cup, can you talk to me a little bit about the dynamic that the two of you share as partners?
Nix, você estava dominando nas últimas semanas, especialmente nos qualifiers da World Cup. Você pode falar um pouco sobre a dinâmica de vocês?
もう俺眠すぎて、俺もテレビの前で俺もう普通になんかスクワットしそう。スクワットしながら見ればいい筋トレになるし、眠気も覚めるし、
モチベ上がりそう。
マジで体動かしてえな。これ見ながらもしないと寝ちゃう。座って見てらんねえこれ。おっさんが長え話すの。このワールドカップおっさん8の 試合にって感じで割合が。
Como é que é isso para você fazer esse lado mais balanceado da dupla?
Basicamente eu tenho uma role de suporte, então eu meio que fico nas backlines e ele vai na frente. Quando a gente tem um high ground, por exemplo, ele tem a função de ficar embaixo matando todo mundo e eu controlando o high ground. Basicamente é um lado mais estratégico, enquanto ele é o lado mais agressivo.
Basically, I have more of a support role. Whenever we're in high ground, I'm just in the background supporting him. Like he has a more aggressive role. Setting him up.
縦積みしようかな、眠たいから。映しながら縦積みしようかな。よし、縦積みしよう。ちょっと。
Just found the chicken parmesan. Someone whispered the word and he went running. You hate to see it. Also, big shout out to Nix if he has in. I actually chatted with Nix very quickly. He walked up and was like, "Hi, I'm Nix," and I'm thinking this guy knows how to talk. So I talked a bunch of stuff, told him much I loved him. Turns out he didn't understand any of it, so I had to get a translator and tell him that. Now, of course, guys, I know what you want. You want more games. We have 4 more on deck.
もう布団の魔力が高すぎてやばくね。俺も起き上がれる気がしないんだけど。
縦積みしよう。同じマッチやからできねえ。
俺は一回キックしていいよ。ソロやりたいけど配信ついてるから今日さスクワットやっててさ、なんかスクワット中に10キロ以上できてるのがさめっちゃ試合多くてさ、すげえ楽しかったスクワット。あと俺初動プレザントパークかなんかパラダイスかな出るときに8キルしたらやばくない？半端ねえなマジで。もう俺一回顔洗ってくるからさ、俺めちゃめちゃ顔スースーする洗顔でちょっと顔洗ってくるからさ、終わったらディオ行こうぜ。
なんすかな。
終わったらディオしながら見よ
う。でも今始まったっすよ。
じゃあ今この試合見よう。俺今手で布団から出て今戻ってきたからテレビの画面の前に。この試合終わったらちょっとディオをしながら見よう。だからもう今眠すぎて携帯の充電器どこやったか忘れたんだけど。これかな。こいつらが今1位なの？
違うっすよ。
ただの紹介今。
でもこれ音聞こえへんね。
I mean, that's what you expect of our competitive veterans, specifically Zexro, Vinny. They go back to as many of the LAN tournaments that we've seen, as does Zayt and Sap. But anyways, look, in here we have UN KBB. He's going to take down Mexi. Is Scram close by? Is he close enough?
this is a battle going down in Snobby Shores. So off the rip here, we have players getting dropped. That's actually going to be our first elimination. Lucky for us to catch that one, but there's shots coming in from the Viking Island right up above, and he just kind of turns a corner, sweeps him up, catches that full elim there. So that's his now. Yeah, a little toe-to-toe action here, Golden Boy.
Very rough situation to be in here, but Zexro now looking to engage in this one. Potentially here's
キルペースが速いなみんな。
over to his POV now. Kind of get it's a little wild, man. It's like just getting the bearings all together here. I think for the players as well, that moment where they can just have that conversation. What are they going to do? How are they going to just implement their strategy going into the next game? What is that strategy going to be? Do you mix it up? Do you change your drop spots? These are things that are going to be so important for these players. The time that they can take to just communicate with one another. Now Scram looking to be essentially in a world of hurt here. We heard from Nix gives in earlier on.
明日も見るっすか？
明日は明後日仕事だからきついな。多分空は全然見れないと思う。またこの時間ぐらいからやるんでしょ。きついね。もうコーヒー飲もう。
Only players to like literally qualify as hard as you can in the for the weekend.
He was at it each and every week. You constantly saw him at the top every single time. It was so impressive, and also qualified for solo. So we'll be seeing Nix tomorrow.
味方のリブ取ったらもう。
Two eliminations. He's just hiding this one out.
わかんない。当てずみに必死になって見えなくなる。
Scram just does not want to give up his position. Perhaps he grabbed his teammate's reboot card. He's maybe looking for that play. The Knicks and PF Zin, they have to have an idea of where he's going to be located here.
Yeah, he does not want to give up his position here. He's actually just hiding in the basement right now, hoping that these guys just kind of blow by like dust in the wind right here. As Knicks and PF Zin, they think it's clear. They think it's all good because they came in and they just wrapped up one of the other players. They actually didn't initiate the battle against Mexi and Scram here. So Scram.
資材からさ、PC のやつらみんなクリティカル当てるよね。
This powerhouse duo, this Brazilian duo, kind of loot their way through and make their way to the zone soon.
And loot they definitely will because they're getting a lot of resources out of this. Scram. Over in the distance, he's going to be out of there, but now we're making our way over to the action. It's happening with 7SSK7.
パラダイスも2%しかいないな。
Now looking to push on for this fight here, potentially. Got some shots going off. Crimson is going to play that overlook position. Getting challenged there and trying to use that advantage from the download, a little bit of that right hand, right? Just see if he can get a peek in there. Does get tagged up, Crims. Guy does back away there. Does manage to build out. Spades is going to force him out. There you go. So they're just right now playing for that positioning, and I like the fact that they're using these, the natural high grounds, right? Get to the top, hold it down. Don't really focus too much on just trying to get in their face quite yet. Give yourself that moment of opportunity and really get a lay of the land, and then go in for the engagement.
Yeah, absolutely. The best duos will try their best to isolate their opponents, really force them into, very weird situations like this, force the 1v1s, and hopefully get those free shots. And then pursue the push here. So again, look at how now they're split up again. So Spades and Crims are doing a great job here pressuring and isolating their opponents right now. And so far, they're definitely dictating the pace of battle here.
Yeah,
that's what they want to continue to do.
They're suffocating them. Plain and simple, right? Not let them get any kind of movement there. Jam side in 7SSK7. They're having a conversation of what the play is. What is the movement going to be? But Crims and Spades are not going to allow them that opportunity to breathe. That's going to be the down there. Crims managing to knock down Jam side. He's looking for 7SSK7 around the corner. And that's going to be the elimination registered. Both players are going to be out of there. And a big win there for Crims and Spades.
What a clean push right there. Crims and Spades have so much to prove here because when they qualified, they were kind of looked down on like, wait a second, was it luck? Was it not? No, they're here to show it off and show why they're at the World Cup Finals. But now, hopping back with Miz and Daedra, we saw them have a great game one, came out top 10, and they're still in the running. They're in about the top 10 right now as well, based off of eliminations. Not necessarily picking up too many placement points. They're heavily dependent on just piping up these players at these points of interest. And looks like Lucky Landers is theirs right now.
They'll have that, but let's see. It's Daedra. Linger about it. I love the fact that you go to this hot spot here, so there is going to be a bunch of free items that you're going to be able to pick up on. Also, you're going to have that circle advantage. It's right there. So you don't got to worry too much. You can continue to focus on looting. High ground has been lost, though. Miz, be careful. There's Daedrad. He's going to be right next to him, trying to get these angles.
So they have to do, they have to stick together. Looking for the sound cues right here. Can they find their opponent? Catch a nice little low ground peek right here. Low ground is definitely underrated. If you can just kind of peek out, catch a big shot, you're almost guaranteed a headshot, which is a big multiplier.
Yeah, players don't really think about that, right? Like you always see Fortnite players go after the high ground. That's the bread and butter for a lot of players that play this game. But you know better than most that the low ground can pay dividends for you if you know how to take advantage of that positioning, and maybe some overzealous players to try and get aggressive on you. You got Gustavo along with Wishy.
I'm actually very interested to see if Gustavo's going to lead this push here, because specifically between these two players right here, this duo, this Brazilian duo, Gustavo doesn't necessarily lead the push. It's Wishy. Wishy's the aggressive one here, so he has the ultimate high. He's always looking for the shot. What they're going to do is just a nice standoff.
Yeah, and that's this whole event, right? Players have just been very cautious about what they want to do. They're not trying to get too aggressive in these fights. They know what's on the line here. Millions in pricing is on the line. You do not want to be one of those teams that are eliminated out early on. But Gustavo's going to be putting shots down. Focusing this player, forcing him to actually build up. He has no builds to work with as well. 19 HP remaining, and just a hope and a prayer, but unfortunately for him, that was not going to be enough there. Gustavo's out. Wishy isn't going to happen for him either. And Miz, he's feeling it. That's going to be 2 elims for this duo.
You gotta love the snarky little smirk right there on his face when you get those 2 points. It feels so good.
It's really good. Feels really good. And then Volks and Harpy. And look at this. Harpy actually dealing with this battle. And this other player that actually got the high ground against him was focus firing on Volks. Harpy pushing back here. I wonder, you get split up like this, but Volks and Harpy, they love playing a very aggressive style. They'll get in your face. They'll box you out if they need to.
Yeah, without a doubt, this duo was unmatched when it came down to eliminations in the qualifying rounds. They had the most, actually, and even pulled off a consecutive 5 victories in 8 games to qualify for one of the weekends. Volks and Harpy, another kind of reference to Game 1. They had a great Game 1. We saw them picking up duos, but we haven't seen them necessarily make it through the end game. All they have to do is kind of slow it down here, and that's what they're trying to do, but being split up is terrible.
Also, in the distance, I just want to make note, Wolfie's a very aggro controller player. He's another one. I think that we've seen a fun mixture of players that look to get that safe approach to the game, and then others that just want to take early fights, get some points early on, because maybe they're playing that early game strategy rather than like focusing so hard. Like if you get late game, that's great. You do want to rack up a few eliminations. Look how low the points are that have been thus far in games 1 and 2. Get yourself a few elims and then maybe manage to make it to that top 15, which is very hard given how many players have stayed alive in this game. Games 1 and 2, we were at what, like circle 5? Or, yeah, circle 5. I think we were sitting at like 6 players are just waiting for movement.
Yeah, and that's where that storm surge kicks in, right? Does damage to players. That's feeling back. Crew and Chapels, one of my picks to watch. Have sort of been struggling in the format so far. I guess when the real pressure's on, the environment shifts, right? Everything changes.
That's right. Everything changes here, and Crew does manage to get that shot off, or attempted to, with that tactical shotgun. It was not going to get the connection necessary there, but it did put the fear in the player to have to back away. Both players, while respecting the space from one another, the stinkers come out. Crew and Chapix having to get out of there, and they're going to use those, I believe, the shockwave nades to just fly on out of there. Didn't see the purple over their bodies there, but they were able to fly on out of that fight. Could have gotten real risky for them.
I was going to say, that was a respectful disengage. You only got 6 games here, 2 of which have happened. They need big performances. They have to push towards placement and end game. So good on them to kind of back up, man. When you have stinkers, there's no defense against it. You get chunked down right through your builds. It really is annoying to go against. And speaking about the stinkers here, Epic Whales under pressure right now.
ハッちゃんベル君死んだのもう。
They force him off of the camp.
記録出てなくない？
We'll see if he returns to it.
出てない。
まだ出てないよ、ベルスカのキルログ。
This is a week 10 qualified duo. Last moment you could possibly have it happen, and they managed to pull it off. Maybe this could be the game for them. Another dominating duo in the scene, Airwalks and Nikov. Airwalks winning the Pro-Am yesterday 2 times now. This is the best players in the world in this lobby. It's not going to be a cakewalk, and he knows that. It hasn't been the best run thus far for Airwalks and Nikov.
Yeah, and it was their last final games there. Notice the text right there. Fast track, Airwalks and Nikov qualified for the Fortnite World Cup in their final 7 games. That's intense. They were struggling so close on the cusp every single weekend, so close to qualifying. If it was 5 placements, they were 6 or so like that. It was that close for them. But jumping in here, Crew is going to put some pressure down, and it looks like his teammate has been traded out as well. He's already gone.
Also going to see some eliminations over in the feed as well. You got Crew who just put up on Volks. X-Men. And then I think I saw XXM pop up there on the receiving end of a shot there, so we'll be out of the action as well. Crew by himself has 1 elimination. Going to be looking to get as many points as possible. Now we're going to be sitting with 40 duos left alive. We're going into the next circle here in just a little bit. It's going to start to collapse. Salty Springs is going to be the point of interest for all of our players here. Got a lot of bodies that are going to be lingering outside. Some that are even as far out as Dusty Divot, like on the northern end of it, sticking around there. So maybe trying to get some last-minute loot, perhaps. We'll have to see.
Here is Parpy looking for that peak. Volks and Parpy always tend to stay together, but wait a second, that was a tricky little shockwave right there. He did try to sneak his way into the build. He takes the wall. What are you going to do with it? Crew's still looking for the replacement here. He gets it on land, takes the wall. 184. Crew's excitement, you can feel it from here. That was a huge shot. With the new tactical shotgun, the legendary.
That's right. When you're feeling it, man. He went right for the fight. Ambitious, the young player there from Sweden, 15 years of age, man, and he's playing for millions of dollars. So many of these players, they're just young ones. We have a lot of young fans here in the arena today. Maybe next year this could be them.
足音うるさこのゲーム。
それ今クリエイティブ女にめっちゃ足音聞こえる。真横にいるかな。めっちゃ聞こ
このぐらいとかまだ生きてるね、みんな。初戦のビクロイのやつとかも。
雨ちっちゃいでもゲームしてる。
Definitely want to see Wolfie hopefully catch some more highlights before the weekend's over. Touch base with him. He's a great kid, definitely enthusiastic about being here at the World Cup, and he feels totally prepared. He's ready to represent. He's one of the few controller players to actually qualify for this weekend. This is a big weekend for a lot of players, obviously, clearly. Here you have Cease and Elevate. They haven't found the rhythm.
They've been a little quiet, man. They won WSOE, a great duo that has had success in the past, but this has just not been their game so far. Got to get something to turn it around. The talent is certainly there. I think I saw someone on the Fortnite competitive Reddit mention, why is no one talking about Cease and Elevate? And I think it's just important to note that in order for us to talk about it, they got to start doing some things. And I think games 1 and 2 has not been their game.
Yeah, and I mean, we were there in the warm-up rounds. A lot of players were not necessarily revealing strategy, but whoa, that's a huge shot on Zip right there as Mitro sends one flying down the field right there.
Sent him packing. Dear me.
でも1試合目ガチで熱かったから自分的にはもう十分。
36 duos left in this. Notable names, obviously Mega and Dubs.
じゃあベースが死んだっても。
A lot of people in the crowd popped for Benji Fishy when he walked out, as well as Mr. Savage. For due reason, this is a stupendous duo. The double snipe combination from Benji Fishy and Mr. Savage.
Big shot right there. These double snipes, you gotta be careful. There's no standing still in a box here because you might eat one right there. They line up another.
Right.
Not quite successful that time around, but hey, all damage matters. Storm Surge, you want to be dealing damage. You cannot stay idle. There are no free passes at the World Cup.
Look what happened in Game 1, man. The Storm Surge claimed a lot of victims. You have to be engaging in fights. You cannot stay still. There's Wexy and Letwick on the move. Nyrock's right behind him. Cooler organization. Benji Fishy's going to be down. Just saw that one off on the side. Mr. Savage now having to deal with a player that had engaged on him. He get built above. He just needs to wait this one out here, but Benji does get cleaned up. Yeah, that was going to be Wexy.
And that was such a sneaky ambush right there. He used his shadow bomb, pushed up. Notice Benji was kind of over-peeking, harassing players with that sniper. You cannot hold down scope right there. He ate a shotgun to the face, and that's why Benji goes down. And I love what Savage did here. He just went for high ground. He had to immediately get out of there and leave his duo behind. So what can Mr. Savage do? One of the best mechanical players here today. What can he do by himself?
Not going to be easy. Not with a lobby like this. At this point in time, he's really just looking to play the keep-away game. Maybe he can pick off a player with that heavy sniper, get an elimination for himself. They only have 1 point right now, and they're nowhere near getting the placement points currently. He's still looking to harass some players. Puts pressure on them. Now you see that half-in, half-out circle. Only 2 duos are going to be inside of there, so everyone's going to have to start to move over to that east side. It's going to be a struggle for so many players. They're starting to make the moves right now. They want getting inside.
This is a team we want to watch right now during this rotation. Mongrel and Mitro. They are
モングラルこいつ毎回スカー持ってんだよな。
especially when they have mobility like this to cut across the field. They are on the hunt right now, and there's no reason for them to rush. Once they spot out someone, they're gonna pounce. They're gonna jump on that target.
Yeah, they're gonna wait for you to make that mistake. And with the nerves at an all-time high here, players are certainly going to make that error in judgment. Saw it happen in scrims when we were looking at players just getting warmed up. So much at stake here, but there's the launch pad. It's going to go out now. Need to be wary of getting beamed in the sky. So many times you think that you're just going to be sailing away with no problem, not a care in the world, and then you just end up losing all of your shields, all of your HP, and then that's it. You're done.
I've seen it countless number of times. People tweet out, you know, you fly across, you get taken out the sky, but it's all about timing. Neither Mitro nor Mongrel were shot once on that rotation, and it was massively done right there. And it looks like they're tracking so beautifully. Catches someone trying to just kind of rotate on by in a shadow bomb, but that was not enough.
You were not safe from the shadows there, buddy. Another thing, too, was that when they were out of position for a brief moment, the way that they were able to just get back together, right? That patience with one another, the communication. You need to
もう要塞みたいになってるじゃん、こう。めっちゃいい。みんなで甲状腺みたいになってる感じや。
Shouldn't be comfortable just yet, because anything can happen here. Look at where that next circle is going to be going. Moves need to be made.
With that RPG, I mean, they can basically take high ground at any given moment that they want nor choose. Calculator looking around, already on 4 eliminations for Macwood. Macwood did say he's the fragger of the duo. We'll see if Calculator can keep up right now. I am just poking good fun because Calculator loves to talk a big game on the social medias.
He really does, man. He's a character without a doubt. But right now, there's no fun in games.
これストームサージってこれ上に書いてある数字与えなきゃいけないの？
そうっすよ。
え、460に当たらなきゃいけないの今。
人数がそれほど残りすぎてるってことです。
えぐすぎないって4人殺さなきゃいけないですよ。
でも多分儲けやった気がする。
デュオで？
だから前、いや、そういうことじゃなくて、
みんな全員ってこと。うん。
もう、最初与えた分、サージになる前に、
あ、もう入ってんの？
出ると思うんですよ。
だってもうこの人4キルしてる人でも500とか言ってるよ、そのサージ。そのサージで3人ぐらい死んだな今。みんな体力広だもんなもう。ああ、今回ハイグラだったやつ違うな。
Maker to keep them in that first place position. Up on the high ground, Calculator and Macwood putting down shots yet again, not giving players any moment to be comfortable whatsoever. Look at the names that are here though. The Rockets now starting to fly by Wolfies. Wolfies having to defend himself. Zane's going to be out of this one, so now it's going to be up to Saf. And Saf, he had to see his teammate go down, but his back's going to be to the storm there. Now looking at Mega, who's waiting this one out. He knows on the right side of your screen, you can see it down low, that these players, they're going to try and force their way into his box. So he has to play defense. He has to disengage.
いやマジでね
Just lost his teammate safe. Now he's going to be running this one solo. And then up above,
もう俺のワールドカップデュオ3試合で終わりかな。
they picked up 3 eliminations from that whole exchange, Monster.
That's exactly where you want to be. They're still putting this pressure.
もう寝ないと明日日曜日を無駄にそう。
He's gonna take him out right there. So Vinny's gonna find his first elimination, and he has so much help. He is in the game right now, although by himself because Zexro is down. And now Oslo, Bad Sniper, one of the few duos that are still left in this game right here. Arkham somehow, with a masterful rotation, he's still in as well. Bad Snipers at 11 eliminations with Oslo.
4時だしなもう。
Unreal stuff. Bad Sniper is going to be out of this one. Macwood and Calculator still owning the high ground on the mid. Down below, Dubs and Mega, one of the premier duos here at the Fortnite World Cup Finals. Could they get the high ground and wrestle the control away from Calculator and Macwood? Oslo waiting for Vinny to see that engagement down low. But we got to focus on what's going on above here.
このマッチ終わったら
Calculator, they have their eyes on Dubs and
睡
Mega.
眠して朝8時に起きよう。
To dictate where they want to go. They want to try and pinch them. Arkram just eliminated Vinny on that. And it's going to be Oslo and Arkram down low. But you're going to have a clash, a 2v2 in the high and in the mid ground. And Dubs and Mega feeling that pressure, needing to just dial back here, wait a minute, because I think what they're doing is that they're just trying to see if they're going to run out of builds. Potentially, I mean, the play here certainly has just been defense, defense, defense.
Yes, that's right. Oslo's now left by himself. All he has to do is time this firefight, so long as he doesn't bother them. But Dubs and Mega try to go for the high ground and make a fatal error. They fall to the low here, Golden Boy.
This isn't looking good there. Mega and Dubs, they have the low ground, the ultimate low ground. Oslo's going to be outside, but they get the elimination. Calculator and Macwood, they're holding the high ground, and that's the victory royale. Macwood pops off.
19でびっくりする。それで合わせて。
Eliminations for him, 2 for Calculator, 9 total, plus the victory royale. 19 points for that duo. Crushed it.
いやもう無理だな、起きれねえな。
もう眠いよな。音切れたし、俺はもうこの試合でお休みしたい。
Yeah, he had his back. Most importantly, Dubs and Mega constantly playing that defense. Credit to Macwood and Calculator for the way that they continue to apply the pressure. And then it was the shock sending them down below, forcing them into that engagement.
アラームつけて朝8時に起きよう。
Traps instantly to see maybe he can get a cheeky trap elimination. Didn't work out for him there, but a top 3 placing for him. Certainly got to be happy with that one. And then it came down to the final moment when Calculator and Macwood together were able to push his player with their combat shotties. Boom, that's the game. And look how happy they were there.
So good. Gotta love their reactions.
なんかちょいちょい音途切れない？
What a game that was.
途切れない。
嘘、なんか今一瞬俺音消えたんだけど。
ですか。You're just talking, you're having a conversation about where the positioning is going to be, and then out of nowhere, boom, you're in the action, you're in the fight, and things start to get wild. Great game there for Macwood and Calculator. Calculator winning on the world.
7時半から5分単位で俺アラームかけ出した。4時間後か。
Golden Boy, I want to see where we stand here.
Where are we right now? So at the top, it's still going to be Saf and Zane with 38 points. They have that victory royale from game 1 and 16 eliminations.
いやベルスカ落ちたな。
Second place, looking pretty. No victory royales for them thus far.
トップ10外れた。
But it's Calculator and Macwood that jump up to 6th place. They have 22 points total. 12 eliminations in that.
いや1位離れてきたな2位と。
I want to take it one step further. Bad Sniper and Oslo jump up to 13 total eliminations. They didn't have anything up until this point. They just had one great pop-off game. And suddenly they're in the running here. It is anyone's game in the top 10 because you have to be consistent. And again, there's always those wild cards, those pop-off moments. And here's a look at page 2. Any of these guys are still in the running right now.
12位か。
だいぶ下がったね。
wrestled out of the top 10. The Japanese duo who had a premier game in game number 1. Benji Fishy, Mr. Savage saw their demise earlier on. They're going to have 13 points there, but you saw the standings, and we're in game 3. These games are going to be so critical. Games 3 and 4 really set that tone, because once you get into like game 5, a lot of players are going to be down low. Like, there's opportunity for you to try and get your way into that top 20, which is where you're really going to start to get a lot in the prizing. But for the folks that are going to be sitting in the top 10 right now, they're going to be feeling very nice about their current standing.
しんど。
To be in second place, Dubs Mega, and then Saffron State.
日本人この時間まで起きてらんないって。
That's the crazy part. Dubs and Mega. Everyone has been rooting for them. They're like that wild card that came out of nowhere, and they really swept the competitive community hard lately.
That's right. So I did get word. We have Jordan standing by.
やばい。
Game 3, Jordan, take it away.
眠い。俺はもう睡眠するって決めた。
Showing up and showing off today. It's amazing.